Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, today I have for you another Walmart wax melt empties. Filled another bag here, and it's such a beautiful day outside. I hope everyone is doing well. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. Full sun, tiny little bit of a crisp in the air, not too much. Very, very nice, pleasant day. A good day for, running errands or maybe just want to take a ride and go get a coffee or a beverage or something. Beautiful. It's got to be up in the 50s. Absolutely gorgeous day in this month of December. And I decided to wear some aqua today. I don't know, I was in an aqua mood when I got up. And put my aqua sweatshirt on. And I put on an aqua shirt. And it's got seashells and all that all over. I feel like I'm going to the beach. But since I'm not at the beach, I can pretend I'm there. So, um, yeah, we're going to get through these wax melt empties that I have here. And when my husband comes home, right now he's at physical therapy. As soon as he gets home here, we're going to have some pizza and cola for supper tonight. And then we're going out right after we're done eating. So, we have what's known in my area as Nardone's pizza. Oh my god, I just love this damn Nardone's pizza. It is in a box, and you can get it in a lot of grocery stores where I live. I love that pizza, man. I could just sit down and eat the entire box myself after you put it in the oven for a few minutes to warm it and melt the cheese. Um, Love the Nardone brothers. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to look like a piece of Nardone's pizza one day because I've eaten so much of it in my lifetime already, but I can't help it. I just love the way it tastes. Of course, my husband adds pepperoni to his. I don't. I just eat it plain. But you can top it off with other toppings that you have at your house if you choose to. But it's so good. Oh my God. The cheese on it is so creamy and everything. It's not like pizzeria. Jeez, I can't even talk again. It's not like when you get pizza in a pizzeria. It's not like that. The cheese isn't, that it's more softer and mellow. I don't know what kind of cheese it is, or if it's a soft mozzarella that they put on there, and not the stretchy kind. But it is so freaking good, people. Oh my god, it has such a flavor to it. Just the cheese itself does. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going out as soon as he gets the hell home from the therapy. Um, in case anybody's interested, I might as well get this out now. It's been so many weeks now that my husband's been home. First, it started with the knee. On a Friday morning, when he was getting ready to go to work, his knee started. 2 weeks later, that's when he ended up with the blood clots and the spitting up of the blood, and he was in the hospital for a few days. And since then, he's been on blood thinners, but they have him going to therapy for this knee problem in the meantime. And he has back issues, which he has therapy for that just the same. And he's on these blood thinner medications. So on the 21st, or is it the 20th? I think it's more the 21st. The 21st of December, which is right around the corner, he'll be going to the doctors, and they'll be doing an MRI to see if the medication that he's been on, the blood thinner that they have him on, if that is helping dissolve the blood clots. Because I can't remember what the name of the medication is, but there's blood thinners, and then he's on some other thing that is supposed to help dissolve these. So we hope they are getting dissolved with all the meds that he's taking. And then eventually he's going to have to reschedule another appointment to get the knee operated on because it needs to be operated. But they couldn't do it because the blood clots popped up. He had an appointment, and then all of a sudden, here came the blood clots, so that postponed it. You cannot do the operation while he have blood clots. So just want to throw that out, and we're now going to get into the empties. Okay, in no particular order, just as I pull them. Okay, I went through another one of the Sensationals Farmhouse cookies. Absolutely delicious. This is a great scent, great thrower. 8.5 out of 10 at times on it in a tea light warmer or even a bowl warmer, which is what I use. Sometimes I pull out my element warmer, which is hot plate. But yeah, another one of these. Love it. Can never get enough of this scent. It's really good. A little bit of staining to a container that was poured this year because this is an old container. There's some tinting yellow business going on in there from the oils. And yeah, this smells like salted caramel with cookie dough, tidbits of apple, tiny little bit of a cinnamon, but it's a real good caramel apple cookie note. Little tiny bit of pecans in there. So this is a great scent. Love it. We'll always buy it as long as Walmart keeps selling it. Love that one. Okay. Then we have this one. This is the Mainstays 12 Days of Christmas. This is in 2.5 ounces of wax. You get 3 big chunky pieces. If you cut them each in half, you'll get 6. It'll be the same as a regular everyday standard clamshell weight of 2.5 because this is 2.5. And this one here is in Country Holiday, which is winterberry, snowdrop petals, and cypress. And this was at I think a white wax or a light blue, one of the two. I'm pretty sure it was white. This scent is in Walmart in candles, all different variations of candles. And it's also in the frosted pillars with the gold matte lid on. But these come, I think, in the 3 with 11.5 ounce. But they come in the holiday ribbed glass candles that you see. And then they have the pine cones and the ribbon wrapped around them. So it comes in a lot of different scents. This is not new just because it's in wax melt for the first time ever. This scent does appear in Walmart over and over and over again. Country Holiday, this is super duper strong of a scent on cold and strong when warming it too. Yeah, this is pretty. You get that snow petal smell. You definitely get that little bit of cypress. You get that winterberry. It's perfumey but pretty and soft and powdery. It's just beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. Love that one. It's very strong when burning too. I'd say it's at least a 9 out of 10. When warming or even burning a candle of this. This is room filling for sure. But it's so pretty, people. It's just, I can't get over how good this one smells. Yeah, it smells like a nice lady's perfume with a powder undertone. It's very, very pretty. Love that one. Okay, then we have Aldi's Huntington Home. This is the smoked pumpkin cider. And these ones are also 2.5 ounces, 6 pieces of wax also. These range anywhere from $59, $49, $69, $79, $89, and over $2.19 and $2.49. You never know what they're going to be from time to time, any of their wax smells. But this one was from the fall this past year, and I remember seeing it the year before also. The label might have been a little different than this year's label, but the same scent was back. This is smoked pumpkin cider. Of course, you can never find the scent notes for these when you want them, but this was in a dark rusty orangey reddish brown, kind of like the color on here. That was the color of the wax, and this had pumpkin with a little bit of a ambers, not embers. Embers, I think. EMBERS, embers. And a soft man cologne smell that, to me, it smells like Stetson. The fragrance Stetson. It's like a pumpkin smell, a roasted pumpkin with a little bit of a smoky embers. I'm not trying to confuse them. I'm confusing myself here. The ambers, whatever. But this has the scent of man's Stetson cologne. It smells just like it. It's so nice. It smells like Stetson fragrance. It's very nice with some pumpkin. Love that. This was a good thrower too. This was an 8.5 out of 10 on throw. Definitely love this. Any warmer. That's a very nice scent. And the smell of Stetson is nice too. Okay, I went through a large one of these. This is the value size Better Homes and Gardens Farmhouse Pumpkin Patch. I'm addicted to this scent. This is pumpkin, sweet apple, spice, brown sugar, and vanilla. Not to be confused with farm apple pumpkin. That's a different one by Better Homes and Gardens. That one has more sweet apple juiciness and then pumpkin. This is more the pumpkin and then the apples behind in the farmhouse pumpkin patch one right here. I can even smell a little bit, well, maybe a little more than a little bit. I could smell the scent of Better Homes and Gardens brownie pecan pie. You know how the pecan part smells in that? Or there's another one by Better Homes and Gardens called sugared pecan something or other. You know that pecaniness, the nuttiness of the pecan? I can smell that in here, even though it's not listed on those particular scent notes. When this is warming, you get that nutty pecan that adds to the pumpkin itself. And then all the nice spices and the brown sugar in it. Yeah, I can smell it in here. Love this one. This one always does very well. Always buy this. I have loads of it and I'll still buy it. But I absolutely love this one. More pumpkin though. Little on the apple. The other one, Better Homes and Gardens, Farm Apple and Pumpkin, is more appley and more spices in it that gives it that apple cider juicy vibe to it. But yeah, love this one too. It's really good. Great thrower. Oh my god, the smell is so good in this. You can't go wrong with this scent, or even the other one, but love this. Okay. Then I have this one. It's from Aldi's from this past Halloween and fall time. This one here is the Huntington Homes Full Moon, 2.51 ounces. The wax was red, just like the bottom of the color on the color block at the bottom. And we have a werewolf howling at the moon there. This one here, to me, it smelled like a fruit punch. It sort of smelled like red fruit punch with some kind of a light floral in here. Pretty, whatever the floral is, it's very pretty. It almost has a powdery undertone to the floral. It could be, the more I'm smelling it, it's like the warm vanilla sugar fragrance, which is the vanilla that's extracted from the orchid flower that gives it that vanilla spiciness. Yeah, mixed with a fruit punch. This one was a nice scent on the peel, but when I was warming it, I didn't get much off of it, to tell you the truth. I really didn't. I'm lucky if I got a 2 off of this in the warmer. And that was in both a tea light warmer and a bulb warmer. Since you get 6, I just did it with each of the warmers. And no, I got about a 2 in throw. I don't know what the problem is. It's nice and strong in the container. You can still smell the remnants of the oil in the plastic. But when it was throwing, no. No, but that's what it smells like. It smells like warm vanilla sugar extracting the oils from the orchid flower with a little spice, kind of like an Orient, like the Orient, when they like to use their like spicy spicy vanilla kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know why they don't throw at times, but they're they're worse than ever. So I really don't buy them too much anymore. I haven't bought anything from for Christmas related to wax or wax melts in all these. The last I bought anything was when I bought the Halloween four fragrances and also the skull and pumpkin warmers that they have. That was the last time I bought anything wax related or warmer related in Aldi's. In fact, I haven't even been up there to shop for any groceries. Haven't been up there a whole. I just picked up cinnamon buns one night, but that was it. And my husband with his chocolate pretzel candy bars that Aldi sells, but I haven't done any major grocery shopping or wax related. So, nope. Been going to Walmart a lot. If you've been watching my videos, you know I've been in Walmart a lot. Okay, then I have this one. This is from Mainstays. This is just plain simple cinnamon. It's a red hot cinnamon. It says cinnamon, clove, and vanilla. I don't really get the clove that much in here, but it reminds me of cinnamon candy hearts. It reminds me of cinnamon red hot bubble gum that you buy. Yeah, it smells just like it. Or if you get those cinnamon toothpicks that are flavored, yeah, nice and strong, red hot cinnamon smell. Yeah, this is great by itself. It smells like, dentine bubble gum too, the cinnamon. Anything that's got that red hot smell in it. And this would be great mixed with, it's saying vanilla's in here, but I don't know because it's really spicy. You can maybe add extra vanilla, maybe a cinnamon marshmallow. You can use this with evergreens and berry scents and create a Christmassy type of a feel. Other than this just smelling like the pine cones that you normally smell, but you can add some evergreen and berries to this and come up with your own concoction. This is a nice strong one. This is a 9 out of 10 in throw. Love it. Okay, then we have one of these. I adore this scent so much. This is Sensational Salted Caramel Buttercream. It says, That Sweet Life. Love this fragrance. I've bought tons of it. I've used a lot of this. I love this fragrance. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it's that salted caramel, some of the buttercream, but I get apple in this one. This is almost a copy of the farmhouse cookies, just minus the cookie note and the pecans, but everything else smells the same. Super duper strong. Love these fragrances. This is a 10 out of 10 in throw. Love it. Very good caramel scent in there. Speaking of caramel, we got this one. This is also another great one. This is the Mainstay Salted Caramel Butterscotch. Toffee, vanilla, and butterscotch. Love this one. This is another one that does very well and has a very good fragrance to this. The scent itself is overall is yummy. Yeah, you get that butterscotch scent. You get that salted caramel also. You can distinguish between the two. You get that nice butter richness of this. And I swear to God, I could smell some kind of like graham cracker cream cheese smell in this. This is really good, people. If you love caramel or toffee, like I do, if you love that kind of stuff, you want to get yourself some of this. Yeah. And this has such a creaminess. I swear to God, I'm telling you, I can smell like cream cheese and graham cracker smell mixed in that. Really, really freaking good. In fact, I want to get a jar of this when I go to Walmart. I want to get one of these in the jar, or maybe 2 jars I might get, but I'm definitely going to get some more. Excuse me, there goes my voice. I I want to get some more of this wax melts. I've used them, but I haven't bought an abundance of this, but I plan on. and I want to get some jars. This is freaking good, people. This is good anytime of the day or evening, middle afternoon, whenever, you choose to do your melting sessions and what you melt at certain hours. This is just freaking good all day long. This and the caramel iced macchiato together. If you have these both going, oh my God, they complement each other so well. Really love this. Okay. I have 2 of these. This is great too. This has been around since the caveman in Walmart. This is the Mainstays Cranberry Mandarin. It's been around a lot. Then Sensationals has Cranberry Mandarin. And Better Homes and Gardens has Cranberry Mandarin. They all have their own take on a Cranberry Mandarin. But this is the Mainstays one. And this one here, not to be confused, but this one's been out longer. I'm telling you, since the day of the caveman. This here is cranberry, currant, and sweet orange. And it is a sweet orange. It's not just an everyday orange or a candy orange. It's a sweet orange. And it's not a mandarin either. And it's also not a tangerine. It's a sweet orange. And so is the cranberry. There's nothing tart about this cranberry. Everything in here is sweet, sweet, and more sweet. And this comes usually like a reddish, orangey type of a color. But I went through 2 of them. It's ultra sweet. This is great, like itself, just being alone like this is super duper good. Great thrower, 9 out of 10 on throw. This is also in candle by the Mainstays. You get this in the candles just the same as the wax melts. But this is super duper sweet. But you can mix this. This is another one of those scents. You can mix this with evergreens and some winterberry type of a scent. And maybe if you want to throw a little red hot cinnamon in there. This is a good blender for a lot of stuff, but it is great just by itself even. And all year long. This is an all year long fragrance. It's so freaking good. This smells like also between the cranberry and the orange and how sweet it is. This smells like a fruity tropical beach drink that you get if you were at the beach or a cabana or hell, even an everyday bar room. Cranberry orange with a little bit of rum or tequila, whatever your choice. And yeah, but this is nice and sweet. It's a good thrower. It's always available. You can always find this. Just not in the wax melts. It's in the jars too. Love this one. It is so freaking good, people. Yeah, it's sweet cranberry and sweet orange. I love the sweet orange scent of this one. So, went through 2 more of these. Love it. Okay, fell down. Okay, now this is also out for this year. I'm trying to see if I have 2 of these or is it just one. I guess we'll find out when I get there. This is the Mainstays Cranberry Mandarin Spice now. Now this is different from the Cranberry Mandarin. This is Cranberry Mandarin Spice, okay? So it also is from Mainstays. I've gone through many of these and I've purchased many and still have a few hanging around. But this is another great one. This one here is scent notes of citrus, cranberry, and spice. And the prior one was cranberry, currant, and sweet orange. Now, this also has that same sweet orange cranberry note that this one has, exactly the same way. But there's a little bit of spice in this. There's a little bit of a cinnamon that's somewhere between bakery and red hot. I think both actually are in here. Because I smell that warm bakery cinnamon. But then I smell just a little tiny hint of the red hot cinnamon. And you can definitely smell the difference between the 2. And a little bit of nutmeg and possibly a little bit of vanilla. But this is real juicy, just like this one, but just some added warmth from the spices. So check out both of these in your Walmart. This also throws really good. This one's another one. I'd say this one's an 8.5 out of 10. Terrific. Love it. Can never go wrong with that fragrance. You can also add some greenery, evergreen scents, and berry scents to this one too. Either of them. Both of them, in fact. Okay? Then I have this one that came out this past spring and summer. I don't know why spring and summer, but it did. Or was it early fall? It was somewhere this year. This is the Mainstays Berry Apple Marmalade. This one has scent notes of raspberry, cinnamon, and sugar. New. Now this one here, I get raspberry, but it's not like way up in your face with the raspberry, a sweet raspberry. I get spices in here, bakery cinnamon, some other spice, but I'm not sure what it is. But it's kind of on the powdery, earthy vibe feel. I don't get none of this greenery. I'm not sure even what this greenery is that's on here. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably some kind of an herb, but I don't know what kind. And a little bit of sweetness. But berry apple marmalade. Does it smell like berries itself? A little bit, but not sweet ones. Like a little, the spices in here is taking over the berry and making it more like a mulberry, a winterberry mulberry. I smell a little bit of apple. It's a nice fragrance. I just couldn't get it to throw. Honestly, I couldn't get this one to throw. Maybe I just got a bad clamshell. Came from a bad batch or something. It is very pleasant inside. It smells really nice. But I just couldn't get this to throw. Look, I got a 2 out of 10 on it. So, I don't know. I might try it again from picking some more up in another Walmart when I go. Because it is pleasant. I wouldn't say this is exactly fall or Christmas or winter. I think it's just a good everyday scent. Personally, I love peach and apricot marmalade. Oh God, and orange marmalade. I love that. Oh, I love it on toast or bagels or anything like that. I love orange marmalade. So check this one out in your Walmart. Maybe you'll have better luck. Like I said, I will pick a couple more up and test them. And if they come out light, then it's just the scent itself, because it can't be every single batch that has a problem. So, but it is a nice scent. This is also another lovely one I love too from Mainstays. This is the apple buttered rum. This came out last year. It returned this year. This is apple rum. That's one whole mouthful right there. Apple rum, comma, then pear, then cinnamon. And it's got a rack with iced cinnamon buns cooling on that rack. And this one here, it smells exactly like that picture, right to the T. It smells like cinnamon rolls with apple spice, you know what I'm trying to say, apple pie filling apples that you get in the can or jar, easy pie filling stuff that you just scrape out of a can and throw it into a pie shell. It's got that cinnamon apples. Not heavy. It's heavy meaning not a headache-inducing or very strong apple cinnamon combination. Just a mild one, like when you scrape it out of the can. That mildness. Not heavy duty, where there's apple cinnamon that's extremely loud. No, about the same smell as taking apple cinnamons out of a can. I get that doughy pastry, and it's a vanilla icing. You can tell it's icing smell. It's just not vanilla. It's vanilla icing. It's that easy icing that people make where you can use a stick of butter, pulverized sugar, a little tiny bit of milk, and you whip it, and it almost comes glazy like, kind of how they have it on here, or what you get in the can when you buy cinnamon rolls from any company, Pillsbury or otherwise. You know that white icing, how that looks in that little thing, and then you put it on them after you done bake them? Yeah, that's the smell that's in here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's that kind of a sweet smell. But this is a great one. This is also good by itself, which is how I use it. But you can also use this with berries and greeneries too. Cinnamon, Christmas cinnamon rolls on a Christmas morning with some evergreen going and maybe some berry scents. Combine all three together. Really nice. That one's got a pretty good throw on it. I'd say it's a 7.5 or 8 in a tea light warmer or bowl warmer. I like that scent. Okay, then we have this one, which I bought lots of this. I've used it and I still have a lot, but it's still out there. You can still find it on the Walmart shelves in the wax aisle, the everyday wax aisle. This is the Sensational Pumpkin Cider. It says limited edition, which it's not because it comes back every year. It's been back so many years already. Love it, and it just says delicious as the little slogan. This is another one. It's really strong. When throwing, it's strong on cold, but it's strong. It's at least an 8.5, if not a 9 out of 10 when melting it. I can smell that crystallized sugar that's around the rim of that glass. How you get that smell from it? And I smell cinnamon. It's cinnamon and sugar mixed, and then it's on the rim of that glass. The cinnamon is bordering a little bit hot, but you can smell the barkiness, the earthiness of cinnamon sticks. Something sweet is also here. This is like cinnamon sugar spice with the sweetness of, it might be an apple, like apple juice. So there's juiciness, but that cinnamon sugar and with that earthiness of cinnamon sticks themselves, that is super duper strong. That cinnamon and sugar combo is super duper strong, and everything else comes in behind it. Now, do I smell pumpkin in here? Maybe, but that cinnamon, that is so earthy and strong with a slight bit of the red hot behind it. That is what stands out the most. So if there's pumpkin there, it's buried somewhere. But this is a great scent, and it's a great thrower. Love this one. Never disappoints. Okay, this one is for this year in Walmart. This is from the Sensationals Mistletoe Magic. I said in my previous videos that I was going to use it up the same night or possibly the next day. I had 2 cubes left. I did, but I still have the container. I just want to show you this again. This is a Mistletoe Magic Christmas Kiss. Now, this does not smell evergreen like. It does not smell like a Christmas tree or a Christmas wreath. This smells more like a plant. When you have a plant in your house, the greenness of plants, whether the plant's inside or outside, but the leaf, the leaf smell of plants, not trees. And then there's a little bit of a fruity cranberry in this. Yeah, I don't get no evergreen business. I do get a sweet cranberry and like that plant. I'm trying to tell you, not evergreens in any way. This is really nice, and it has a clean, fresh scent to it, and it's clean and fresh. It's not heavy. It's not, pine trees and spruces and all that business. No, it's not like that. It's clean and fresh with a sweetness to it, and it even is in the fresh category, and it is fresh smelling. Yeah, it's clean and fresh, plant-like. No evergreens. So that's a nice one, and it throws half decent. I'd say at least an 8 out of 10 on throw. I was looking for another one, but I didn't find any. But who knows, when we go to another Walmart, you never know where we're going from day to day. But the thing is, when I find one, if I do, I'll pick it up, because it has a very pleasant, clean, fresh smell. It does not scream Christmas to me, it just smells fresh. Okay, then we have, let's see here. This is another one. It's been around since the cavemen also. This is the Sensationals Warm Apple Pie. If this isn't the bomb, I don't know what the hell is. This is so freaking good. The slogan says, I love going to grandma's. This has been around, and this is a very good apple pie filling type of scent, but you get that doughy pastry of the crust with this, and it is fabulous when they come together. And it's a good thrower. 8.5 out of 10. Love this one. Love it. Love it by itself. You can mix this if you have a vanilla ice cream kind of wax melt scent. You can mix this with greeneries too, evergreen scents. At Christmas time, the warm apple pie with that. I would not add any extra spices to this because I think it's already got its own. Yeah, this is a nice, again, it's a bakery cinnamon with sugar together, and you can definitely smell the difference between the granulated sugar and also ground cinnamon. You can smell both of them here without a problem. Yeah, and there's a little bit of that red hot going on. It opens up your nasal passage. The apple is a baked apple. It's so good. And then there's that doughy pastry. Oh God, if you want your house to smell really good and sweet and homey, country-like, get this. Get it. This is fabulous. Love this one. And of course, this is in the bakery category. The little symbols right over there, the cupcake. It's definitely bakish. This is so freaking good. Everybody, I don't know anybody who don't like a good apple pie smell. Oh my God, it smells so good. It's making me want to go in the kitchen when I'm done filming this. I feel like going in and getting my Marie Callender Dutch apple crumb pie that I bought from Walmart and throwing it in the oven. But I guess it's going to have to wait because we're only eating the pizza and getting the hell out of here tonight. Because my husband is, like I said, in therapy as we speak. He should be home by supper time, so... Oh God, this is so good. This is just mouth watering. Love this one. Okay. Then we have this one. This is new. This is a Sensational Sweet Berry Cider. This is Juicy Apple and Raspberry Limited Edition. This one was a dark colored wax too. I don't know if it's picking it up there, but it's very dark Merlot-y red color that's sticking to the container. It's very dark. It's like this color red with a wine undertone to it. This one I can smell apple, like apple juice when you pour just a glass of ordinary everyday apple juice. Definitely can smell that apple juice smell. A little bit of spices and some like raspberry. Yeah, it says apple juice and raspberry. That's exactly what we smell, with a little tiny bit of spices, not up to the point of a apple cider. Not that way with the spices, just a tiny little spice down here, just a little dusting. Not to make it an outright apple cider. This is just a sweet berry cider. So there's more berry, but you do get the apple. You definitely get this raspberry business. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's straight up apple cider. No, it's a cider, but it's got the apple juice and the raspberry with it. But a tiny little bit of spices. This was nice, but I didn't have any luck with this one. There's another one. I don't know if it's just the one I got or is it all of them. I have no way of knowing. But this is in the fruit category. Tells you that too, right there. Fruit. But you smell it without a problem in here. I just couldn't get it to throw. If anything, I got a 4 out of 5. I mean, a 4 out of 10. It's very nice, but I just don't know why it didn't throw, and it is sensational, so who knows. If I see another one, I'll pick it up and give it another test run. We'll see what happens. Okay, here's another mainstays 12 Days of Christmas. This was the Snow Flurries, which is ozone, peppermint, and eucalyptus, and it was on the 7th day with the 7 swans. This was in a very icy. See how icy light blue this is? This is icy light blue. That was the color of the wax melts also. And yeah, you definitely get some of that eucalyptus in there. You get some peppermint, but I would say the peppermint is like straight up peppermint or peppermint and chocolate. Not that kind of peppermint. A light peppermint smell. More of that eucalyptus. Some kind of evergreen I'm smelling in here. An evergreen, not pine. Something evergreen, green. And that ozone fresh smell. This was really good, and I'd say that it did at least an 8 out of 10 in the warmer. This was really good, fresh air, clean smelling with a little bit of that evergreen, but not heavy on the peppermint. More eucalyptus and ozone than anything. That one was good. This one here is another 12 Days of Christmas. This one called Juniper Berries. This was festive juniper, berry, bergamot, and honey. And this is when it was the Levin Pipers piping. This was in a cornflower blue color wax. And this was the juniper berries. Yeah, now this here, you get like that berry note in there, not sweet berries, winter berry smell. Like the juniper berries themselves. And you get this mild greenery Christmassy scent, like a mild Christmas tree scent or a mild live Christmas wreath scent. Not pine though. It doesn't smell like pine to me. It smells like something like a blue spruce or Douglas fir, something like that. Not pine. There's something a little powdery in here. And something a little perfumey. It's a really nice scent if you just want that little bit of Christmas. You know, if you're not big on Christmas tree scents like I'm not. This just gives you a mild version of it. Not that full-blown, heavy evergreens and the woods. No, this is more a little milder. Just enough that you don't get that nauseating feeling like I do or a headache-inducing thing. No, this is pretty. It's just done just perfectly. And the right strength of it. Really like this one. And I'd say it did at least 7.5 out of 10, which is good also for somebody who doesn't want that all up in their face like that. So if you do like the evergreens, I'm happy for you. If you like your greenery scents, period, I'm happy for you. But I just don't go for that. So this was a good choice for me, for someone who, just wanted to smell a little bit of it, but not, have it so strong in the house that I'd have to open the doors and windows and air it out. No, this was quite nice. So this one here was called the Juniper Berry. Again, if you see this, give it a whiff. You can add other stuff to this, if you want to kick these fragrances up, by coming up with your own concoctions. You can do that. But I left that just as it was. It was just right for me. Okay, this here, I love this scent. I just picked another one of these up. It's in one of my recent videos. This is the Better Homes and Gardens whipped vanilla and blackberry, which is blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, vanilla, and cream. This has a warm bakery type of a scent to it from Better Homes and Gardens. And this reminds me so much of the Better Homes and Gardens lemon raspberry donut smell. That has that same warm, donutty, pastry, and then the jellies that you add to donuts or buns or stuff like that. It also reminds me of the other one. God, I hate when I'm under pressure like this to think. It's a sensational one that's currently out. So there's the two Better Homes and Gardens, this one and the lemon raspberry donut, and then the one sensational one that I can't think of again. Oh God. You'll know if you sniff them. All three of these smell similar, very similar to each other. Yeah, you get this blackberry, blueberry, a little lighter on the red raspberry. Warm cream, as if you took just straight up whipping cream or half and half, and you were having it in a little pot or a double boiler, and you were warming it, and you're going to make something with it, whether it be dessert or a beverage of some sort. You know how that cream has that nice warm smell to it? That's what it smells like, with just a little bit of sugar. Yeah, and then the darker berries. Not so much. I don't get too much of the red raspberry. I get more of the darker blackberry and blueberry, and then some kind of pastry note in here. To me, it smells like donuts. So, if you ever had a altogether super fresh, slightly warm raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, hell, even apple or whatever, a warm donut. That smell it gives off, a warm, fruit-filled donut. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Great throw on this. Great fragrance appeal. Both of them, I'd give an 8.5 out of 10. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So warm and, but not sickeningly candy sweet, not like that. Just a little sweetness. Okay, then I have another apple pie one, but this is not from Sensationals. This one, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm seeing things here. I thought this was apple pie. No, I looked at it wrong. This is the Candle Warmers Illumiscence in Walmart. This is the Candy Cane Lane, which is sweet peppermint intertwined with creamy warm vanilla. And this is white, solid, pure white wax. It's all soy, so it's really, really soft and buttery soft. Cubes break without a problem. They're a little messy at times because of it being so much soy. Yeah, this smells exactly like Starlight candy mints or candy canes. I don't smell nothing else but just vanilla, sugar, and peppermint. I bought several of these. I've used a number of them just in this fragrance, but I bought some in other fragrances too. These are $2.48 in Walmart. This does fairly well in the Walmart. An 8 out of 10, I'd say. Maybe even an 8.5. There's no problem smelling it when it's warming, though. It's room filling. Okay, then I have another Lumiscence, like I just said. This one I bought a couple of, and I've used them, I've reviewed them, and I've showed them in my empties. This is the Lumiscence Pumpkin Vanilla Latte. This is warm pumpkin and vanilla topped with whipped cream. That's exactly what it is. And it's in this pumpkin pie filling orangey brown color is the wax cubes. Just the same as the label on the color on the label. And this one here, definitely get this nice warm pumpkin smell. Some vanilla, some sugar, creaminess. But it doesn't smell like pumpkin pie. It smells like a pumpkin milkshake. But then you warmed it. So I said that in my other video, and I still stand by that. You made a pumpkin milkshake, but then you warmed it up. You put all of it together like a pumpkin milkshake would, but then you warm it and then drink it warm, like the way people drink warm milk. That's what it smells like to me. Love it. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's what it smells like. It smells like you made pumpkin milkshake and then just warmed all that up into a more smoother, silky beverage. Great. Love the scent. Scent appeals, a 10 for me. Melting it, I say I got at least an 8 out of 10. Not bad. This one has been around since the day of the cavemen in Walmart also. This is the sensational strawberries and cream. Simply delicious. This is great by itself. This is great as a mixer with a whole lot of different things. This does not smell like strawberry sunlit strawberry patch is what I'm trying to get out. It does not smell. This one just smells like the fruit and the cream. The other one, Better Homes and Gardens Sunlit Strawberry Patch, that has strawberry, but it has the greeny earthiness to it, like you're in the patch picking them. Yeah, this is another great one. This you can mix with mangoes and oranges and bananas and a whole bunch of other fragrances. Cakes, cookies, pies. Yeah, this is lovely. I love the smell of the strawberry in this one. And you get a little bit of that whipped cream, but I really like the way the strawberry smells. It's not the same as strawberry, Sunlit Strawberry Patch by Better Homes Garden. No, this is more strawberry-ish. A little sweetness and then the cream. The other one is more earthier. I like this one though. Like I said, it's great with a lot of different other fruits and bakery stuff that you could tie into it. This is wonderful. Love this one. Then I have this one. I like the way this smells too. This is the Sensationals Fresh Daisy and Lemon. Have a Nice Daisy. This is in a yellow wax. It's very juicy and oiled up when you get this. It's not, weak. You actually have to wash your fingers as soon as you're done, handling this. Because, God forbid, you don't want to touch your mouth or your eyes or something. But this is really oiled up. And there's so much oil laying in the bottom of that. I don't know if you can see that, but that is oily in there. There's all this oil. Oh, it smells so clean. It comes that's all oil sticking here. That's all oil. This is in the floral category. It does smell like daisies. There's something a little green in here. Like the leaves, the stems also of the flower. It smells like fresh flowers in your house, but it also smells like the scent you would find in a fabric softener, whether it be the sheets or the liquid itself, or even a fragrance in laundry detergent. It's really, really nice. It does excellent. I don't get much of the lemon. I get more of the floral, the daisies. Really like this one. I have several of these in my collection of wax melts, and this you can still find in Walmart stores in the regular wax aisle. Love it. Whew, I still can't get over how strong this is. Yeah, super duper strong. Okay, then we have 3 more to go here and we're finished. This is another one of my favorites. I've bought so much, I've used so much, I have in my collection, but I still pick it up when I see it. Because I've been in Walmart's where it's been sold out for a number of weeks before they ever got a restock again on it. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Rose Water and Coconut Milk. Love this. This is sugared rose petals, summer berries, coconut milk, vanilla and pistachio, and I love the scent of pistachio, let me tell you. I love the smell of roses. I like the smell of peonies. Of course, I love the smell of any kind of fruit, berries, and beyond. And the coconut milk. And they're saying a little vanilla. I love this fragrance. It is in a, let me show you that. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. This is in a dark, um, red, dark navy blue combined. Like as if you squish the blackberries. That color wax is what you get when you squish the black raspberries. It has like that darker color with that little bit of a red undertone. That's the color of this wax. A very deep, dark blackberry juice color. Oh my God, they smell so good. You do get that sugarness. You get a tiny little bit of rose. You get the berries, the sweetness of berries. And you get that nutty pistachio. This is great. I love it. I cannot get enough of this one. Oh my God, I'm hooked on this when I see it. But so are a lot of other people. That's what I'm trying to tell you, because when I go in Walmart, sometimes it's not there. And it's not there for weeks until they get shipment and then decide to shove it on the shelves again. I can't even find this in my local one a lot of times. It's always gone. But out of town, if I see it, I grab it, because there obviously a lot of people do like this the same as me. This is very, very good, and I'd say it's an 8, 8.5 out of 10 on throat. I love it, and it's on one of those florals that make you, nauseate after a while, unless you really love floral. But if you're not, this is just a little bit of that floral. But you get those berries in here. You get that juicy, deep, dark berry smell. Love this one. If you haven't ever smelled it, it's not going to cost you anything to take a whiff in Walmart. See what you think about that one. Okay? This one's always around too. This is the Caveman and his brothers. That's how long this has been around. This is the Mainstays Pumpkin Spice. This is around all the time, every year. They just change the picture on the labels from time to time, but they never change the actual formulation of the scents that go into making this pumpkin spice fragrance every freaking year. Wax melts, all variations of candles, multiple wicks, single wick, it don't make a difference. This is Walmart's Mainstays true pumpkin spice scent year after year. It's pumpkin, nutmeg, and cinnamon. And that is a different label this year. And this one here is good. So good. You get that pumpkin, a heavy pumpkin. You get cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg, some vanilla. There's a sweetness in here. This is real good. This is good by itself. It is also good as a mixer in a lot of different things you can mix this with. Never fails. This throws excellently. This is a 9 out of 10 in throw. Some people might even say a 10 out of 10. This is really good room filling and traveling. Love it. And the last one I have is the Sensationals Golden Apple. Bought tons of this. I've used tons of it. It's great alone. It is great as a mixer. This is with a hint of honey drizzle. And I love that label. That's a gorgeous apple on there that is gold and silver. And then the light beams are reflecting around this. Love this. This is in an applesauce color wax is what I call it. And it's very juicy apple, but it's a harvest apple. It's not a summertime or spring apple. Not even a winter apple. It's a true autumn apple scent. I get a little bit of this honey, but I get a lot of this harvest apple. It's almost coming off like applesauce. It is so good. It is strong. It is juicy. Mouth salivating. A little bit of spices. They open up your nose a little bit from what's in here. But it is a true harvest apple smell. And I don't smell no caramel. But if you wanted to add any kind of caramel scent from Better Homes and Gardens Mainstays or Sensationals, there's plenty salted caramel scents. You can pair this up, or just use it as itself, or you can go off and go into some other categories of wax fragrances and pair this with a number of things. But this is freaking good, and a throw on this is a 9 out of 10. Love it, love it, love it. So that's what I have for everyone. That's the number of wax melts I went through again, and I'm going to get them in this baggie and in the trash again. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And also, enjoy the rest of your week. And the weekend will be here before we know it. And everyone be good, be kind, keep your spirit up. And I'll talk to you real soon. So long, everyone. Bye-bye.